Shalom Aleichem. We're going to explain the last part in the Lekutey Moharan Torah Dalet, fourth Torah. Ki hadran, when we came back, ve'atan levatar tresar yar cheshata, and we came back after 12 months, ve'kachazinan, and we saw, dehavim nasre megarmayhu lebinyana hanech mechoza, that they were cutting and chopping the bones of the gigantic fish to build those cities that he broke. Because behind the holiness, that the holiness is the 12 tribes of Israel, that by them the kingship is being corrected, behind them is the tum'ah, the contamination. And there are people who are coming out of the holy zone of purity. And that is what the sage told us, that when he came back to look at those ones that they are batar tresar yar cheshata, behind the 12 tribes, that they are behind the 12 holy tribes, that they came out of the general public of the people of Israel because of their bad actions. Vechazenan, and I saw, dehavum nasre migarmayu, that they were cutting their own bones, means that because of their bad actions that are imprinted on their bones, and that imprinting is crossing from one side to the other like a saw that is sawing the bone itself, cutting the bone. But by that the Israeli person woke up to do tshuva because of that small tiny bug that came to his nostril, by that he felt small impurity that was confusing him, by his tshuva that he confessed to Hashem, that he did good things, by that he caused that also those evil people that fell from holiness, they became a throne to holiness, they became a seat for purity. Ve'yahave lebinyana, and they are becoming a building, hanach mechoza, for those cities that were broke. She'ozrim gam hem le'ovdei Hashem, that they're also supporting and helping the true servants of Hashem. She'ivnu hanach mechoza, to build those cities. And that's the explanation of what that is written in the verse, Anochi Adonai Elohecha, I am Hashem your God. The explanation is also in the aspect of Hashem that is written in Yud Kei Vav Kei, that is in the aspect of kindness, and also in the aspect of Elohecha, that is Hashem that is written in Aleph Lamed Hey Yud Mem, that is in the aspect of judgments. You should understand that all of that is Anochi, is me. Hashem is revealing to us that He is also the source of kindness, that He, the source of kindness, is also the source of judgments. He is also the one to judge. Means that you should keep B'Adonai alel davar, B'Elohim alel davar. I'm going to praise Hashem in times of kindness. I'm going to praise Hashem in times of trials. Means that it's all good and Hashem is doing only good for everyone. That I took you out of the land of Egypt, like that it's written in the Midrash, that all the exiles are being called after the name of the exile of Egypt, because they're all narrowing for the people of Israel. The word Mitzrayim, that means Egypt in Hebrew, is similar in writing to the word Metzarim. Mitzrayim, Metzarim. Metzarim is narrow sides that are making the path narrow. Those are sides that are closing on a person. So Mitzrayim are a good example, an aspect of all kinds of narrowing things to the people of Israel. Means that by that the righteous man is standing by you, when you're bringing yourself close to a righteous man, by that their kingship, the kingship of the Egyptians, of all the ones who are causing the exile, and the authority of all the idols worshippers is being cancelled, because by that the holy kingship is rising from them, from within them. Mibet avadim, from the house of slaves. That's a hint on the cancelling of the bad attributes of all four foundations, all four aspects of creation that are being called in the aspect of slaves. Of course, we're talking about water, soil, earth, fire, and air. All those four materials, essence that Hashem used to create everything in creation. While using them, they are under the sphere of the moon, means under the control of the moon. And the moon is being called in the name of a slave, like that it's written in the Zohar HaKadosh, Hine yaskil avdi, here my slave will get wiser. Da sihara, that is the moon. An explanation is that by the righteous man, that he is in the aspect of the moon, the kingship is rising from between the Sitra Achra and being cancelled all the bad attributes. And by that, the person is coming to that aspect of life in the world to come, in the aspect of B'Adonai alel davar, B'Elohim alel davar. I'm going to praise Hashem for His kindness and the good things, and of course on judgments and trials as well. Here we finished with great blessing the fourth Torah in Lekutey Moharan.